Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video is being seen and shared. It's Celine Driver once again, bringing to you another unboxing and review of a watch that is not mine. This watch comes from a small subgroup of the Discord group that Random Rob has set up. Random Rob is another YouTuber with a good-sized footprint out there in the watch world. As of this video being made, I think he's just about to crack the 50,000 subscriber mark. But this subgroup was set up by another a YouTuber named Kevin from the Wrong Time Watch channel. And he set up a group of fellow YouTubers to get these watches that are, I believe in a lot of cases, pre-production watches, and get them out in the hands of YouTubers like Kevin, like Rob, like myself. I think Chris over at Watch Lounge and a few other people do this. And we have such an example here. This is a pre-production version of a watch that is going to release in late April of 2021. A nice little affordable chronograph watch from a new company called 9-4. I believe they have other offerings as well in the past, but this is a new offering for them. I will leave a link to their website in the description area so you can pop over there and check it out. But this is the 9-4 Culture Chronograph Generation 2 or Version 2, or just Chronograph 2 if you prefer. Nice box. You know, I'm all about the presentation. I assume this box will last into production. It's good heavy-duty material. It's covered with nice soft, either leather or leather. Well, it's not really leather, but it's leather-like. It's got a nice little cushion to it. And inside, no papers or anything. You have the 9-4 logo. No papers or tags or anything on this. You get. I guess that might change with the production watches, but inside there is, of course, the watch itself, which I will take off its little pillow, and I'll open this up. So we have a nice little Panda style chronograph. For those of you who don't know what a Panda is, it generally refers to a watch with a white dial with twin or sometimes 3 black subdials. Now you might see other watches called blue pandas or reverse pandas, and obviously that's changing up. Like a reverse panda would be a black dial with white subdials, or a blue panda would be a white dial with blue subdial. You get the idea. But this is the Panda style. First impressions when I got it a couple of days ago is very nice. Nice little watch. It seems to be pretty well built. Seems to be ready for production pretty much. You get the signed crown there. Piston style pushers that activate the chronograph. And as you can see, now this one is referred to as the Panda Red. There's also the Panda Blue, and the red and the blue refer to the sweep second hand for the chronograph. This one is obviously the red one. They have another one with kind of a teal blue to it, which I saw pictures of on the website. Looks pretty nice, and really pops very well in front of that dial. And off to the side here on the subdials, you have a minute register at the 9 o'clock position, At the 3 o'clock position, you have a 24-hour indicator. And we'll see that the minute indicator is going to move. It's really hard to pick up the red the red hands on the black subdial. I think they're red. They look red to me, but my eyes are shot. So what can I say? Back of the dial, you have a nice kind of, they left the plastic on there. Nice polish to it. I'm going to leave it on there just because somebody left it on there for a reason. I'll just leave it there. Nice polished dial, case back with the kind of a sanded texture or satiny texture in the middle, and then the logo, of course, the 9.4 logo, and bits of information etched into the in there. It's a screw down case back, but not a screw down crown, surprisingly. Leather, sports style strap, lots of holes for the breathing of the wrist. So when you're out and about and it's a warm summer day, your wrist will breathe and you won't get that wrist sweat, which we all hate. Right? Maybe not all of us, but anyway, give you my wrist shot, the overhead shot, the cuff shot, and the down the barrel shot. You can see the lug to lug on my 7 1/4 inch wrist fits very nicely. Not a lot of overhang. This watch will probably work, considering its overall size. This watch could probably work down to like a 14 centimeter, maybe a 6-inch wrist, something like that. Not a very big watch, but very good for lots of different wrists. It could be worn by a man, could be worn by a woman. You have a sign. Come on, focus. Do that trick that I see all the Instagrammers do. You see the 9.4 logo on there. Nice little watch. Nothing wrong with this. But I have my sheet of facts here, so we can give you some vital statistics that you all know and love. When I do this, this is, as I said, the 9.4 Culture Chronograph 2. This is the Panda Red. We've already gone over all that. This is a prototype. I do not know if anything's really going to change between prototype and production status at this stage of the game, considering the pre-orders are going to start on April 24th, and the watch seems to be pretty near production. I don't think anything's really going to change very much. The website lists the watch at $179. It also lists this watch as sold out. So I don't know if it's listed as sold out at this time because, pre-ordering hasn't started yet and they just set it to sold out so nobody could order it, or I don't know what's going on there. But I would check the website back, keep checking the website, see if it's about to release or not. We have a 40 millimeter case. All these measurements are from the website itself. 40 millimeter case. We have a 20 millimeter lug width. 12 millimeter thick, so not a very thick watch. Good size for a sport watch. 48 millimeter on the tip to tip. So, like I said, could fit a variety of wrist sizes. 316L stainless steel case. Sapphire crystal. So, getting a sapphire crystal at this price point, that ain't bad. Considering that there are some watches out there from famous companies. I'm looking at you, Seiko. Used to sell some of their more famous watches with Hardlex crystals and charge $50, $60, $70, $100 more. These guys are doing it at the micro brand level for under $200 with a sapphire crystal. proving once again the thing that I've been saying all along. There is no need for a mineral or hardlex or K1 crystal in the modern age. Sapphire crystals should be all over the place. A few shekels more, and in some cases, not more. 100-meter water resistance. That is despite no crown, no screw down crown. It's just a simple push pull. Now, there's no second hand on this watch, so I don't, the VK64 Mecha Quartz movement that's in this watch is capable of hacking, but I couldn't tell you if it hacks or not because there's no second hand. But you can see it is a flyback chronograph, and it starts and stops with no jump, which is a sign of a good chronograph movement. If it starts and stops, no jumping, and then it resets to 0 on both dials. So good on that, Now let's see, what else can I tell you? It is a full lume dial. Their website has a picture of that, but it is a full lume dial. The indices are applied indices. They are sitting on top of the dial, so there is a three-dimensionality to it. You may have noticed the numbering on these things. These are referred to as modern Arabic numerals. You have modern Arabics on the minute indicators. You have modern Arabics on the outer track, as you can see. Modern Arabic numerals in the subdials, and you even have the water resistance of 100 meters is in Arabic numbers. I'm sorry, that's not that's a tachymeter scale, not a minute track. My apologies. I'm not a fan. Quite honestly, I'm not a fan of the Arabic numerals. I think it looks silly. It just looks silly. It looks like it's being different for the sake of being different. It's looking cute for the sake of being cute. I'm not a fan. Quite honestly, if I were in the market for this kind of watch at this price point, I would be turned off, quite honestly, by these Arabics. They don't look good to me. I think it distracts and detracts from the watch. It doesn't particularly make the watch any more readable. I think it makes it less readable. I'm really not happy with the way that makes the dial look. And combine the fact that this is the second watch that I reviewed recently with no running second hand at all. I know the VK64 movement is capable of supporting a running second hand in a subdial, or at least I think it is. I haven't seen anything in my research that says it's not, so if I'm wrong, someone tell me down below. But I think the lack of a constant second, or a running second hand is a mistake. With a no date dial like this, I don't need a 24-hour indicator. That's superfluous. I want a running second hand. For no other reason than to tell me that the watch is functioning. I mean, I don't know that the watch is functioning unless I stare at it and see the minute hand move, or I fire up the chronograph. That to me is not acceptable in a watch I want to own. I have a couple of watches that don't have second hands. One of them is a fairly high-end watch. In fact, two of them are. And I don't wear them very often, and that's one of the reasons. I like to have a second hand running on the watch, so I know the watch is running. It makes me feel better. Now, I may be in the minority of that. You may think I'm a little nutty about that, but for me, I want what I want. And this watch lacks something that I want, which is a running second hand to indicate the function of the watch. So I think that's a mistake on 9.4's part. I wish they were corrected. It's unlikely that they will. If that's something that doesn't bother you, then this watch is great. And if the Arabic numbers don't bother you, then hey, the watch is a great value for money at $179 with a mecha quartz movement and a sapphire crystal, and it looks like damn nice build quality. Leather strap with quick release, so you could easily pop that out and pop on a bracelet, or a grab a couple of spring bars, put them on there, and throw a NATO on it. Or a rubber strap, so you could go, swimming in it. I mean, this is a swimmable watch. I wouldn't take it diving, but at 100-meter water resistance, certainly a swimmable watch. So, am I in love with this watch? No. Do I think this watch is a likable watch? Yes. Would I recommend it to somebody? Yeah, somebody who's on a budget, wants a sports watch that's a little different. Doesn't mind the lack of a second hand, doesn't mind the Arabic numerals. I would say absolutely go hit up 9.4, place your order, and enjoy the watch. And that's really the bottom line. It's not something that I would buy, but it's something that I would recommend. So, if you found this video useful, entertaining, or whatever, I would appreciate a thumbs up. The thumbs up does help the channel. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, the search algorithms. The more thumbs up or likes a video gets, the more likely it will appear in a search. And the more likes a video gets, the higher up in that search result the video will appear. So it helps bring people to my channel. Comments, questions, suggestions down below. I do read them all. I do respond to them all. However, if you are going to be a nasty little troll and either leave insults and offensive material in my comments section, or you're going to leave links to bad places on the web, I will simply, as I always do, delete the comment and block the commenter. I always get one or two every video, so I'm well practiced in blocking people from my channel. If you're new to the channel, of course, welcome. I'm glad you found the place. I have well over 450 videos on a variety of subjects. Feel free to watch as many as you want. All I ask in return is that before you leave, please click the subscribe button. And when you do, click the bell icon so that when I upload new material, you will be alerted. And when I go live and do live streams, which I do every Wednesday afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and at other times during the week when time and opportunity allow themselves, you will be alerted to those live streams as well. In the meantime, be careful out there. Stay safe, stay well, stay healthy. I'll see you soon.